Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to understand what is an ER diagram. Okay, so ER diagram is nothing but an entity relationship diagram. So it is a visual representation of the data model that shows us the entities, objects or concepts, attributes and relationships between entities in a system. Okay, so basically ER diagram is visual representation of whatever database you want to create basically. Okay, so basic components of ER diagram are here. Those are entities, attributes and relationship. So as you can see, if you want to build a database which consists of student table and course table, so here student and course are nothing but the entities, and the attributes are the columns present in this student table, that is student id, student name, student age, etc. Okay, and the attributes in course table are like course id and course name. Okay, and this study, the symbol study is represented like the diagonal shape symbol. This represents the relationship. Okay, like a student can opt for many courses, that is one to many. Okay, and one course is assigned to many students, like that, one to many, etc. Okay, or one to one, like that. Okay, so these are the relationships. Okay, so that is what it is mentioned here. So entities represented as rectangles, so these are rectangles, and entities are objects or concepts about which the data is stored. Okay, so basically student table, so student data is stored. Okay, and each entity has attribute that described its properties. So attributes represent as ovals. So basically whatever ovals you see here, those are attributes, and attributes are the properties or characteristics of entities. So these are the characteristics of entities, and they provide more detailed information about each entity. Okay, and a relationship as diamond shape. Okay, so this is the relationship, and relationship describe how entities are connected to each other. So basically how these are connected to each other, and they indicate how data is shared between entities. Okay, so with respect to this entity relationship diagram, there is a concept of forward engineering and reverse engineering. So let's start with reverse engineering first. Okay, so reverse engineering involves analyzing an existing database. Okay, so for example, I'm going to show you how you can create this ER diagram using both reverse and forward engineering. Okay, so why reverse engineering is like whatever existing database you have, for that if you want to create the ER diagram, you can do it like this. Okay, so here you can see there are like many databases here: employee, igclone and test. Okay, so if you click on database here, so basically this is MySQL Workbench. Here there is an option called reverse engineer. Okay, so if you click on that, you will get the option here like set parameters or connections connecting to DBMS. Okay, and let this be as it is. Okay, don't change anything, and after that click on next. So it does like connects to DBMS and fetches the information. Then it asks us to select the schemas you want to include. So basically if you want to select employee and test, okay, let's go with 2 for now. Okay, and then click on next. Then it retrieves and reverse engineers the schema objects. Okay, and after that it says, gives us the description like how many objects are present and how many are selected. Okay, then execute. Okay, so it gives us a message like operation completed successfully, and after that if you click on next, you can see that summary. So basically 5 tables for schema employee and 6 tables from schema test. Okay, so let's click on finish. So here you can see it has formed the ER diagram. So whatever relationship it could establish, it establishes on its own. Okay, and whatever it could not, it leaves it blank. Okay, so this is how reverse engineering works. Okay, okay guys, and with respect to forward engineering is basically you create the schema, or sorry, the ER diagram first, and then you go with creating the database. Okay, so let's click on don't save here. So I have created one here model. So open model. Okay, this online order model. Okay, so I'll open this. Okay, so this is the ER diagram which I have created. Okay, so let me delete few things from here because yeah, just a second, I will delete few things. Product is needed. Okay, let me delete this also. Okay, so after this what you can do is you can go into database. Now you can see that forward engineer option has been enabled. Then you can keep these things as it is, that is set parameters, click on next. Then you can choose whatever you want from here, like just read it, like tables and other objects and code generation. I'm keeping it as it is for now, and it says like 2 total objects and 2 selected. After that, click on next, and you can see that the SQL script is generated based on that ER diagram. Okay, so like create table if not exist customer, and create table if not exist order. Okay, so only 2 tables I have kept it. So click on next. So forward engineer finished successfully, it says, and you can click on close. So once you close this, you can see that there are tables here and customer and order table is created. Okay, so if you go into file, okay, so okay, let me close this, or you can go into local DB. So my okay, so if you go here, you can see that this is my DB, which is not present here. So if I refresh this, you will see that my DB is present now. Okay, so if I expand this, you can see 2 tables, that is customer and order. So this is how forward engineering works. So basically, in case of forward engineering, you create the ER diagram first and then create the database, and in case of reverse engineering, you modify the existing database using the ER if the complexity has been increased. Okay, so this is how the ER diagram is generated, and using forward engineering and reverse engineering. So hope you learned and understood something from this video. If you do hit the subscribe button, and until then, take care, bye bye.